So now we'll import some vector art and print our file. Start by going to File, Place, and I'm going to select the provided vector art. This is the new CSI Makerspace logo. To scale this down, I'm going to hold Shift and grab one of the corners and drag it down to a scale that I like. I'm going to place this on the lid, scale it down a bit more. And it's going on the lid. I think it needs to flip around 180 degrees. So over in the Properties tab, I will rotate, use the angle rotation, 180 degrees, drag it back into place. You can use this logo or File, Place, this older Makerspace logo. I generally just ignore these prompts. So I'm going to delete that. And now I'm going to go ahead and print. Printing, we found recently that it works better for us to print the perimeter cut of all the parts first, and then come back and do the engrave or the raster cut. So I've also found that it's a little bit finicky if the raster is shown. So I'm going to come to the Layers tab. I'm going to use this arrow drop down. And if I select the image, it highlights it in blue over here. So I'm going to use the eyeball to hide it. So now I can go to the print screen, File, Print, or Control P. I want to make sure that the Epilogue Engraver Zing, it's actually copy 1 is selected. We'll go to Setup and Preferences. And we'll go to the Advanced tab. In the Advanced tab, we have the materials that we most commonly used. We have their settings saved. So I'm going to use this plywood with finish setting and load that. I'll go back to the General tab, and we have the ability to toggle on whether we're using vector or raster. And the vector is the cut program and the raster is the engrave program. So within the vector, we can modulate the speed, power, and frequency. Generally, we try and use the saved successful setting first, but if there's issues, we can adjust. In this case, we can adjust the speed. We can lower the speed and it should cut further down. I'm going to go ahead and use this and say, okay, print and print. So now it's at the machine. We can go to the machine and initiate the print. As soon as that print is done and successful, we can come back and show our image. And I'm going to go ahead and hide the rest of the profiles. Come back up to Print, File, Print, and Setup, Preferences. I'm going to select raster. And the same, we can modulate here between speed, power, and we have DPI. The 1000 DPI is a bit overkill for what we're doing here, so I'm going to bring this down to 500. The 1000 DPI also adds a substantial amount of time. So we'll go 500. We'll go with the settings that have already been loaded. Okay. Print and print. And that's it.